Welcome back to the Fierce Fear Podcast. I'm your host who needs no introduction. I just had a whole brain fart. I'm not gonna lie, I'm keeping it butt with you.
I'm Camden.
I'm Evan again.
And I'm Beckham.
And we're back at it again with episode 4. All right. I mean,
a lot of good stuff going on right now.
A lot of good stuff going on. Currently, national championship game just happened. Georgia destroyed
Let's
TCU.
go.
It was a complete blowout. I
was
thought
a brutal
TCU
game.
had it. I thought they had it. You know, when they scored, I was like, okay, this is going to be a good game.
Yeah.
You know, that 13-1 record coming in strong, you know, it's showing what they're made of. And Georgia kind of.
Did they earn their right to be there?
100%.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
Did they need to be there?
No.
No. There's always next year.
They didn't.
Even the commentators were laughing at them.
Yeah.
It was insane.
I've seen a lot of stuff
They
on
said it was
Twitter.
over in the middle of the second quarter.
That's what I was saying.
I stopped watching like halfway through.
As soon as I saw it pass that 20 mark,
Yeah,
it was gone.
that's when I stopped.
As soon as it passed 23, I was like, okay, no way they're coming back. I mean, that's the squad beat JT and then Madden. Like, come on now, ain't nobody come back from that. If he can't come back from it, why would they come back from it? For real. Let's keep it a buck.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of good stuff going on in this episode. We're going to talk about Marvel movies. We're going to do a draft. We're going to talk about some stuff. But what just came up on our plate, two dudes who are behind the camera right now that just walked into the room, two of the more notable players for the Keller Indians this year on the gridiron. We're going to interview two of them. We're not going to tell you who they are, but it's going to be a good one. And I think we're all looking forward to this upcoming segment.
I'm definitely looking forward to it.
We didn't even know we were going to do this until after the bell rang.
Oh, facts. For real.
This was not planned.
Hold on. One more thing. Yo, shout out my boy Donovan over at Mob Haircuts for the crispy fade up. You know, let me get it. You know, we out here looking good. You know, thanks, Donovan.
Thank you, Donovan. We're going to see you here in a second with our interview.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the interview. These are our surprise guests who just walked in the door, demanding an interview, demanding showtime on this primetime podcast.
Gentlemen, please introduce yourselves.
My name is Amari Henry. I'm a senior at Keller High School.
My name is Jayden Hart. I'm a senior at Keller High School.
So y'all just finished y'all's football season, correct?
Yeah.
How was that, you know, playing your last game?
I mean, the season was good. The last game was questionable.
Last game was questionable. It was definitely questionable. It was definitely questionable.
Yeah.
So realizing that you're kind of doing stuff here for the last time on a high school level, would you do it in a higher up level like college? Like, would you be playing track in college or football in college, Amari?
Or is there anything that you would have done different here at Keller?
Done differently? No, I kind of enjoyed my experience, if I'm being honest. Being around the group of guys, the coaches, they were cool. I mean, just the experiences at Keller is pretty cool.
So
What do you got, Jayden?
I mean, done differently? Probably nothing. I mean, I liked all 4 years here. It was fun while it lasted. Get a homecoming. It was pretty fun. The pep rallies, the spirit week, that was cool. I mean, the free food I get is amazing also.
Oh, yeah, for
Yeah,
I get it.
it's definitely different than other schools. There's more spirit here for sure.
facts.
So, being on the team that took Keller to the regional semifinal game for the first time since 1966, I believe. What did it take for you to get where you to get to the regional semifinal game? What helped you get there? What did it take?
Not gonna lie, big shout out to the defense.
The defense.
The defense.
The defense really put it all together.
Yep.
They really made it happen for us. And the offense just carried off their energy and we just went rolling.
Mm-hmm.
Team by team.
Yep.
Game by game, day by day.
Amari.
I would also say, like, the culture of the team, like, the way we went about things changed from the time I got here to the time I left, I would say.
Not for real.
All right.
So, do you guys have any questions for us? You know, because y'all were quick to get on.
What are y'all looking forward to out of this podcast?
What are we looking forward to at this podcast? My goal is at least to take the podcast to new heights. I at least want to try and get some money out of this, right?
Yeah.
If I can get to a certain amount of views and we can get to a certain amount of subs, we make some bank off this.
When we started this show, one of the first things that Sean said and for everyone that watches our podcast, one of the first things that he said is, when are the checks going to start rolling?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what he said.
I mean, do y'all see the parking spots out there? Oh, wait, you can't, because there are no parking spots. They're all taken. They're gone.
I mean,
Building the football center, it took them all away. All extra parking spots. I ain't got nowhere to park. Top lot, that's a pretty far walk.
Sean, what does that have anything to do with checks? What does that have anything to do with checks coming in, Sean?
With the checks coming in, look, if we can get, if they get money, obviously they get money from somewhere. If we can get money to get some new parking spots.
That's all you're concerned about?
Yes, parking spots, new bathrooms. You know, kind of fix place up a little bit, bro. For real. Because I'm still walking in the bathroom. They're still torn stalls and stuff. Yeah, that was kind of on us from last year.
I mean,
From,
there's still no
2021.
like they're like still no dividers and like the
Facts. Yes, there's no dividers. You know, kind of help the school out a little bit.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm tired of
so
facing the wall.
you don't like, what'd you say?
I'm tired of facing the wall.
All right.
To go to the bathroom.
So I kind of want to get away from football for a little bit here. Also, in the first episode, we interviewed our principal, Miss Simmons, and we asked Miss Simmons if she would have gone to a desert island, what 3 things would she bring with her? Now,
You gonna ask
I'm
me the
gonna
most basic question in the book?
but I think this is a good question because I mean these are some pretty interesting fellows right here. Okay,
Facts.
Jayden, I want to start with you. If you were to be stranded on a desert island,
Yeah.
give me 3, not just things, but 3 essentials that you're gonna bring with you.
Essentials. Oh, desert island. I mean, that's a lot of saying. So, probably some good shoes, because can't be having no
Some
boots.
shoes. Facts.
So some good shoes to like not have your feet blistered. Probably some water, and then probably a weapon to fight off the snakes, because snake is also food and protein.
Facts.
Yeah,
That's just
a specific weapon, or I mean, are you
Probably machete.
a machete?
Machete.
I mean,
Okay.
light, powerful, Tarzan.
That's
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds like an essential to me.
Yeah, Mario, about you?
A lot of people are gonna disagree with this, but the first one's gonna be young boy. I'm gonna need.
Bro, oh my God.
How are you gonna play young boy?
He's gonna perform live.
Oh, you're gonna bring young boy.
Wait,
The young boy.
you're bringing young boy with
you.
wait,
Oh my gosh.
wait. Basically, you're basically like gonna kill young boy with you.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's like when they said that they were gonna bring their families. They were taking their own families with them.
We're having fun.
Oh my God.
Well, y'all got no food.
We're painting our nails.
Bro.
Wow.
Also, I would bring ramen noodles.
Okay.
Ramen noodles are good.
But I mean, Amari, how are you gonna cook it?
You don't need to cook it. You can just eat straight
water.
noodle.
Yeah, that too, man.
You can eat straight noodle.
You're gonna unwrap that hard, crispy, crunchy noodle.
Crunch it up.
No, I'm not gonna lie.
Seasoning in there.
Open, put some seasoning in the mug, shake it up, eat it.
For real.
Chips.
You don't need to cook it up.
Like,
One-
like some Fritos. What's it called?
The Frito bag.
Yeah,
like,
Frito
really?
bag,
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm checking it
Okay.
out.
And one more essential.
Essential. Some soap. I ain't gonna lie, I can't be dirty.
Some soap. What
soap
you
and
gonna
deodorant.
shower with?
The water.
We're gonna find water.
water?
in the
Wait,
We're on,
it's
desert.
cracking
we're on an
up.
island.
A desert.
Oh, we're in the desert.
Oh my God.
You're on a desert
You're on a
island in the
desert
middle
island.
of the Atlantic
Hey, you still want
or
to
the
bring
Indian Ocean. I don't know.
See, there's water there. Okay.
You still want to bring young
that's
boy? You
seawater
still want to
there.
bring young? You still want to bring young
Desert
boy?
island.
Seawater is bad for
Okay.
you.
Well then, water, obviously. Water and soap. You gotta stay clean.
Water and soap.
Water bottles and soap and Dow soap.
Okay. All right. Well, I think I've got one more question.
Ooh, I have a question for you, Beck.
Ooh,
All right.
snap.
Yeah. Go ahead. Ask me a
Fire.
question.
Fire.
So, Beck, I want to know if you have a little lady friend in your life right now.
Yeah.
You know,
that is a
Sean,
good question.
you too. And you too, Amari.
See, I'm already know how I roll, bro.
it's
You
complicated
roll
with
like
me, Jayden.
a roly poly. But yeah,
Right, bro.
go ahead.
You think you're funny?
Beck.
I've got better things to do. I mean, now don't get me wrong.
Uh-huh,
There's options out there,
Good
Yeah.
man.
but I'm doing a podcast.
That's what I'm saying.
I play football.
Yeah.
I got other stuff I got to worry about.
So no girls in your life right now.
Not right now.
Okay.
Irrelevant question.
So you don't want to answer then?
Answer the question, Amari.
Truthfully, no, I don't talk to anybody. I'm more focused on education and about to get ready to go to college.
All right, well, Jayden, this seems like a pretty good question for you because out in the hall, I always see you talking to the
No
girls.
doubt about it. No doubt. No doubt.
You always out here showing off your
We haven't
tattoo.
even
Like,
nah.
yeah, no, I was
We haven't even got to you
the
yet.
other day. What's there to get to me about?
Are you talking to any girls?
Am I talking to any girls?
Yeah.
Look, I don't talk to any girls, but the girls talk to me. You know what I mean? See.
That was another thing that he said on episode 1. His favorite holiday?
Valentine's Day.
Why?
It's my birthday.
Is it actually?
Yeah, like for
The 14th?
yeah.
Good friend.
Hey,
Didn't know that.
Oh, I
I didn't know that.
you did know that?
I did.
You did?
I watched the episodes.
Okay.
He's a viewer.
I'm a big fan
Yes.
of Fear the Spirit
We appreciate
podcast.
that. Well, I think we've got one final question. Oh, you want to say something?
Yeah, go ahead though.
Okay. Well, this is a big one. So, for you guys, no doubt about it, have a huge future ahead of you, right? So, and hey, we would really appreciate an honest answer here because this is going to help us with a lot of our viewers. What is next for Amari Henry and Jayden Hart?
You can go first, my guy.
What's next?
Well, what's next is college football. Mm-hmm. That's next.
That's what we're doing.
Yep.
That's what I like.
Getting offers here and there. Going on a visit next week, and then one right after that.
We gonna see you on the big screen, the TV at home.
Yes, sir.
Where are you going next week, Jayden? If you're okay with telling us.
I'm going to a small school in Missouri,
Okay. All right.
and then one school in Kansas. That's really across the bridge.
Can I ask when this is being aired?
Credit to our editors.
love it.
I mean, we love our editors here, but this is gonna take some time.
Okay.
Yeah, our max will stand for is 2 weeks, 2 to 1 week.
Alrighty. So I'm gonna go to school. I'm gonna obviously play football. I'm gonna be a pilot, and I'm gonna try to fly a commercial. So
Like that bank.
So you've got a school in mind,
yeah.
and you don't have to but you're
I'll
set
say
on
it,
a school.
I'll say it. I'm going to the Air Force Academy to play ball.
And this is have you told anybody else besides everybody in the room right now?
Is this
This
the
is
first
first I'm
air?
hearing
I mean, is this
Yeah.
you heard it here first, folks? Can I say that?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
you've heard it here first.
You heard it
folks.
here first.
Amari Henry.
That means you have to get this out quick before anything gets happened.
And I'll tell you what, seeing Owen Allen commit there the other day,
That's probably
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we've been talking.
That's awesome. Well, hey, congratulations. Want to say thank you both for coming on to the Fear the Spirit podcast.
Oh,
I got that.
Amari, okay, sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. What are y'all looking forward to after this year? Like, what are y'all planning on doing with y'all's?
Actually, yeah, because y'all both sophomores.
We got some time. Me personally, I'm in the same. I want to play college football too. I want to play Division I football. That's what I want to do.
Oh yeah, Tom Brady, go crazy.
That's what I want to do.
what about me? That is a good question. For me, I'm the type of person to be like, whatever happens in the future happens. But one of my goals was at least to get taller. But that's kind of like a genetic thing.
Funny, bro.
That's what I'm talking.
My last question is how do y'all what type of impact do y'all want to make to the school before y'all leave? Especially with this podcast, since y'all have like a voice.
I want to change the perspective.
Well, making an impact on the school is, I think, something that we all want to do with this podcast. I'd love to elaborate with you, Maury, but I think we're running out of time. So, once again, I want to say thank y'all both for coming on. I know me and Sean loved it. It was great to hear y'all talk, and everybody here wishes y'all the best. So, thank y'all very much.
Yup.
Hello, guys. Welcome back to For the Spirit. Today is a interesting one, actually. We're doing a little new segment we have on here, and that is a draft. Actually, today, a sauce draft. So these two fine gentlemen are going to battle it out, pick the best sauces, and it's out of 5 rounds, right?
Yep. So how this is going to work is we're going to go, me and Evan, we're going to flip a coin to see who goes first, and we're going to give our 5 best sauce draft picks. And at the end of this, you guys are going to tell us who's got the winning team, who's got the winning lineup of sauce.
Yeah, go ahead, comment that down below after the segment's
Camden,
done.
if you would, thank you to one of our cameramen, Ken, who is working the mics right now, provided us with our commemorative coin for today. Heads, Evan, if you want to look at it, is the face of, I'm sure, is a very famous man in our country. And then tails, if you want to flip it over.
Martin Van Buren.
Yes, what is tails, Evan?
Tails is the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, okay.
Beckham, I'll let you call it in the air.
Well, I'm always a tail. No, I'm just kidding. I'm heads. Tails always fails. Flip it. Flip the coin.
I think I can
Let's
do
get
this
this on.
His
Flip it.
famous last words.
Heads.
Tails.
Now flip it.
Tails. Let's go.
What is it?
Tails, I think.
Dang, it's tails.
Tails. Yeah.
Well, Evan Guerra has earned the first pick. Evan, go ahead.
This might be controversial because some people hate it, some people like it, but I think if you do, it goes with so many things. I'm gonna go with ketchup as my number one.
I've never been a ketchup fan. I mean, I feel like there's people that are in the same boat as you are, and then there's people that are like me who absolutely hate it or absolutely love it.
I'll take it, but yeah, I just think it just goes with so many things and it's versatile. It's
Yeah.
I would agree. It's a good pick.
Solid pick.
That's a
Good, solid
yeah.
pick.
Yeah.
You know,
All right, Beckham.
with ketchup, what would you say is the counterpart to ketchup?
ranch,
No.
Mustard.
mustard.
Thank you very much, Camden Jones.
That's disgusting.
Mustard to me has literally been my sauce. My sauce since day one. That is my pick. That's what I'm going with. Very strong, and it always will be.
Yeah.
Yikes.
We'll beat ketchup all day, in my opinion.
It tastes like how a skunk smells.
No, that's great.
Being
Evan,
honest.
number 2 pick.
Yeah. Number 2.
I'm gonna go with Chick-fil-A sauce.
Yeah. Classic.
It's just phenomenally good.
It's iconic.
It's iconic. It goes well with whatever you put it with. I mean, not everything, but you know what I'm saying? It's a good guy to have
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
team.
No, I agree. So,
Yeah.
Evan, you mentioned ranch earlier. That's a real good sauce. Okay, and that I'm gonna be honest with you, that's on my list that I'm looking at right here. Okay, but I would also like to say that with ranch, there's also a sauce that you have that you dip into ranch. A more iconic version of sauce. Buffalo. Okay.
Ooh.
You're gonna put those on your wings.
Oh my God.
Buffalo sauce. You know what I'm talking about? Orange.
Yeah.
You get it. You're gonna dip that into ranch.
I get it. It's a very particular taste.
It is, and you got it.
But if it flows with your team,
you got to be bold in this business.
Yeah,
this
you
is a
do.
bold business.
Okay.
Everybody's trying to win.
So far on the right side we have ketchup
ketchup.
and Chick-fil-A sauce.
I do.
On the left side, we have mustard and buffalo sauce.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
3rd round pick.
All right. My 3rd pick, I'm going to go with cane sauce, and I'm going to tell you why. It carries an entire franchise. That chicken
Yeah.
without cane sauce is terrible. Not going to lie. But with cane sauce, it just goes well with everything on that menu. Huh? Sean said it's some
I
dry
disagree,
chicken
dude.
because he just likes KFC.
Yeah. You know,
That's here.
hey, cane sauce. It's not my deal. Never liked it. And you know, you go to Brahms, you got the same thing over there. I mean, there's multiple places that make that same brownish sauce. That just makes cane sauce less special. So, I don't know. I mean, hey, once again, it's another big namer.
Another one.
But you know,
So then
I got 2
what's your pick?
franchise players on my team.
yeah, you do. You've got big list items.
I do.
For my 3rd pick, I'm gonna kind of go on another version of one of my future picks. Maybe I could make this pick later in this draft, but I feel like I want to step up and I want to make a statement, and I want to make this happen. So, Evan, Chick-fil-A, a lot of great variety when it comes to sauce. I always walk around with one of these. Chick-fil-A, honey mustard.
Ain't no way you put it out. Put out the
3rd round pick, Chick-fil-A honey mustard. Great sauce. I mean, you want to talk about Chick-fil-A sandwich, 12 count nugget, large fry, sweet tea. Give me about 3 or 4 honey mustard packets.
That's a lot of honey mustard, man.
Thanks for playing.
This has like 37 ingredients in this.
No. I always carry that
And
with
it
me.
looks terrible.
Hey.
I mean, it's not bad. Not bad.
Oh, it's
sauce,
good.
but-
No,
It's decent. It's decent.
For my next pick, You can have a lot of different varieties of this thing, but overall, it's just great. I'm gonna go with hot sauce.
Okay.
Hot sauce is just it goes on so many things.
Yeah.
You can dip some chips in it. If you go salsa, different things. Depending
No,
on how
I
you see
get
it.
what you're saying. I 100%
But
understand.
you know what I'm saying? It's just, I love it.
Yeah.
All right, well, as famous as salsa is and hot sauce here in the state of Texas, there's another sauce that once again, I could have made this pick. I really should have. I figured you would have picked this sauce, and it's probably on your list.
I think I know what you're to pick, but
Uh-huh.
I don't like it.
Well, here's the deal: barbecue sauce
I don't like it.
is probably
You don't like
what is-
barbecue sauce?
I mean, Wade just goes like this. I mean, his mouth's over there watering, thinking about barbecue sauce. That's my number 4 pick.
I think it's a
And
very solid
that's
pick.
higher on a lot of people's lists,
I think
especially
I
here.
had it bad sometime as a kid or something, but I don't.
You know that barbecue
Hey.
sauce is in Chick-fil-A sauce?
I do.
And look, it took me a little while to like it. It did, but I mean, you got to throw it on brisket. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, very respectable pick. All right. Last round for the draft. Evan Guerra, what is your final pick? 5th round draft.
I'm going to go with a sauce that goes on a lot of things in a certain type of food, and it just makes it better. I'm going to
does.
go with soy sauce.
Oh, dude, that is such a good pick.
Yeah.
Wow,
soy
that's
sauce
a good
is
pick.
just, it's phenomenal. It makes rice 10 times
Dude,
better.
soy
You
sauce.
put that on that fried rice, Beckham,
Yeah.
Egg roll,
egg rolls, anything,
spring roll.
spring roll. You just, sushi, anything.
good stuff, dude.
It's
Go to
phenomenal.
Panda, get some soy sauce.
You know, Beckham, I was going to pick that one earlier, but I was thinking, I was like, he probably doesn't remember this one.
I completely forgot about soy
A
sauce.
sleeper
because
pick.
you know, like, here's the deal: you just say soy, and you take out the sauce. I mean, we're just talking about brown liquid. But you, my friend, not only drafted a hot sauce, but drafted soy sauce, and that's pretty freaking
Fiery.
impressive. Yeah,
That's a lot of versatility in your draft.
that's crafty.
All right, man. Yeah, I think I'm speaking for a lot of people here. You're going to have to really pull something through.
I am.
And for this last pick.
Hey, 2 teams that are very competitive.
Yeah.
The National Sauce League.
And no doubt. I mean, so this last sauce just popped into my mind.
Just.
Okay.
Just popped in my head. This was not on my list. As well as soy sauce, I had not thought about this sauce all day. But I think that this is a sauce that many people out there are going to say, you know what, he gets me. He understands how I feel. Sriracha sauce. T-shirts have been made for this sauce. I mean, we've all seen somebody
Is
walking
that,
around with
is
sriracha
that not the
sauce
same as
t-shirt.
hot sauce?
That's what I'm saying.
Is that not the same?
It's not. It's
Different
different.
color,
It's different.
different flavor.
It's the same color.
Listen. I could have drafted ranch. I could
Okay.
have. I could have said queso, but I feel like sriracha sauce is what's gonna take me to the next level, and maybe help me win the draft. So, sriracha sauce. You're welcome.
Let's go over the picks.
Yeah,
real
I'll go
quick.
with picks. So we have on the right side, we have ketchup, Chick-fil-A sauce,
Cane's.
cane sauce, hot sauce,
then
and
soy sauce.
Soy sauce. Okay, very good pick.
So I mean, he went cane sauce, hot sauce, soy sauce. He took all of the sauces. It's
I mean, it's in the name.
It is.
Sure.
Mustard,
Okay, yeah, mustard. You have
buffalo sauce,
buffalo sauce, right?
honey mustard, barbecue sauce, sriracha.
Sriracha. Okay.
Well, the inaugural.
The inaugural.
This is the first. This is the
ever.
first run. Yeah.
Yep.
Guys, let me know. Let us know in the comments which draft you think is better. In my opinion, I would have to say Evans is a little bit better for me. A little bit better.
Beckham, yours is very particular taste.
Yeah. I respect that a lot. You're not just going for the popularity contest. You're going for the big boys.
I am. My team could literally. I mean, I could get blown out of the water, or I could just. I mean, I'm here and you're there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what it is. So
Could go either way.
no, 100%. Yep. All right. Well, we wanna thank everybody for tuning in to the inaugural
The inaugural.
sauce draft. Let us know if you want this segment back, and let us know who you think the winner is. We'll be right back.
Hello, guys. Welcome back. This is the fourth bracket / tier list segment thing we're doing here. Today we're doing Marvel.
Wow. So excited. Heavy hitter.
Yeah, we've done a lot of ones before. Candy, fast food, Disney Channel. This one's a special one.
This one's definitely my favorite.
This one's great. I think I'm really excited. We have a new co-host joining us today, Lexi.
Hi.
And
She is normally our editor.
She is our editor.
One of our editors, and she
But
works
she's
very hard.
She's very knowledgeable in
So,
Marvel. So
give her
we had
love
to have her
for
on.
all that she does for this podcast. So now she finally gets to be on here.
Yeah.
And we have 4 people here who are claiming to be Marvel enthusiasts. So we're gonna find out who has the good taste.
How it's gonna work? We're gonna do left and then right and then left and then right until we're all done. And in case, because it is an even amount of us, there's 4 of us. In case we tie, we have Sean in the back to
Behind the
He
camera.
will be our tiebreaker.
do the tiebreaker. We're gonna go ahead and start off with
Thor Ragnarok.
Thor Ragnarok and what? Which one is that? I can't tell.
Endgame.
That's Endgame.
yeah, that's Endgame.
Endgame.
Okay, so I definitely think Endgame for that one, just because it was one of the best Marvel movies ever made, and I don't really like Thor Ragnarok that much.
I think Thor Ragnarok is so much better. So much
Honestly,
better.
though, with like
No.
Loki and Thor, and like they're like really getting into their element. Like Endgame was just also too long.
I think Thor Ragnarok is a very phenomenal movie, but Endgame being the last movie and how phenomenal it was, and the end fight scene and everything that happened, you just can't argue against it.
Is this a tie?
Endgame made me so, actually, the hardest I've ever cried in my life is when Iron Man died, and they actually had me leave the movie theater because I was crying so much.
Nah, dude.
But no, that movie was so good.
Yeah.
Like,
It is a really good movie. I think Thor Ragnarok's a little bit better though.
I don't know.
Sean,
What I got?
we already
Sean.
need you.
What's the decision?
We already need you.
Okay, so y'all said Thor Ragnarok and Endgame.
Yeah.
Yes, Thor Ragnarok or Endgame.
Look, let's keep it a buck here.
Keep it a buck.
Thor Ragnarok was a good movie. It was a great movie.
It was.
So
It was a good movie.
Endgame was kind of a follow-up of, well, it kind of wasn't. It is a follow-up to Infinity War.
It is.
And so it kind of made it better, and you kind of had more of a hopeful, heroic feeling when everybody came back. But when you see Thor work without his hammer, you don't really get that feeling. I didn't really get that much inspiration and hope. Like, oh my God, he's getting ready to whoop this character's
More
cheeks.
anticipation.
I respect that.
The insane part.
I'm gonna go for Endgame.
Endgame.
Thank you,
Sean
thank
picks
you.
Endgame.
The insane part when
And the girl and the lady kind of made me mad. Whoever the
Captain Marvel. Oh no, when his sister.
Yeah, his sister.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
The best part about Endgame is when you see that hammer lift. The second I saw it, I knew it was Captain America. I was like, because
Yeah.
it budged in that other movie. But no, I was so
All
excited.
right, moving on to the next one. We have Doctor Strange and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Volume 1.
Honestly, I'm gonna go with Guardians of the Galaxy just because it's funny. The songs are awesome.
The soundtrack.
I feel
The
bad.
soundtrack's amazing.
I feel bad, but I want to say Doctor Strange.
What do you think?
I
Evan?
think Doctor Strange is very underrated in terms of how powerful
Same.
he is. But as far as a plot to a movie goes, I don't think it was as good.
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy just has comedy, it's serious, good fight scenes, great acting. So I think Guardians of the Galaxy gets it here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
That's what I'm gonna go for.
All right, I respect that.
Doctor Strange is still good though. It's just
Yeah, I think-
comparing the movies.
All right, take that back.
There we go.
Ant-Man and Avengers Infinity War.
This one's a sad one for me
Yeah.
because Ant-Man, I love Ant-Man.
Yeah.
I think he's very underrated. He's hilarious.
Yeah.
But let's be real, it's
Infinity
Infinity War.
It doesn't match up. Infinity War is one of the best movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have to go Infinity War.
Black Panther and Civil War.
Civil War.
I think these movies like came out right next to each other.
Civil War.
That's
I would say
criminal.
Civil War.
That's
But
criminal.
honestly, okay,
think
Black
that's
Panther
criminal.
was so good, but Civil War was definitely one of my favorites.
Civil-
it's
Civil
so
War
good.
was
It
one-
has both my favorite characters like against each other, and it's so
Civil
sad.
War, it had the
And it
potential
cuts
to be
an
really
average.
good, but that fight scene in the airport was just anticlimactic and not very good. And Black Panther is just one of the most iconic superheroes of all time.
I think what
Fight
Black
scene was-
Panther has against Civil War is like how much cooler like the setting was.
Yeah.
Like the setting was way cooler than
In Civil War?
was.
I
But Civil War
think
for the
overall,
plot,
though,
the plot
War.
Civil War is better.
Yeah.
This fight scene was terrible though.
Spider-Man flipped in there. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, yo, I was pretty hyped.
Sean, I know you're not going against Black Panther right now. I need
But that
you.
wasn't the only fight scene. They also had
Okay, thank you.
they also had the fight scene towards the end when they were like
So we're all three for Civil War.
Civil War.
All right.
That hurts.
Sorry,
that
Amy.
hurts me. It's all right though. It's all right. It's fair. It's a democracy.
okay, this one is so
We have Spider-Man.
Tobey Maguire versus Andrew Garfield.
We had to put this one in here because they're not in the newer cinematic universe, but
But it is
it's
a
iconic.
Yeah.
controversial. I think Andrew Garfield was the better
I think this
Spider-Man.
is simple. Andrew Garfield's better.
Andrew Garfield is
By a
Tobey
minute.
Maguire was so good, but Andrew did really, really well.
Andrew's hilarious.
Yeah.
Better actor.
Yeah.
I just think
That's
think
kind
better.
of crazy.
He did
It's-
better
it's
with
very
the character.
controversial.
I
He did better with the
I
character.
disagree with that, but
Lexi, what do you think?
okay.
Andrew Garfield.
He did better with the
100%.
character
That's
than
wild.
Toby did.
I feel like it's
Yeah,
very
more, like,
mixed. I feel like the
emotion, I
world's
guess.
50-50.
Yeah, no,
on this.
I think it's Toby all the way. I love Andrew Garfield, but I mean it's Toby Maguire.
Toby's
like,
just a little boring to
He's
me.
I don't know. I just didn't like.
he's very traditional,
Very
the very
traditional.
traditional Spider-Man, and I like Andrew Garfield a lot.
I liked how Andrew Garfield
But-
changed it because how he went for Gwen instead of MJ.
I like Gwen more than MJ.
Yeah.
Me too.
I wish there were more.
Iron Man and what? Can you see that?
I can't see that.
Tell what it is.
Oh, that's
Avengers.
that's the Avengers. The first.
Is that Age of Ultron or the first one?
I think it's the first one.
Okay.
this one?
I'm gonna have to. Is that the original
Wait,
Iron
is
Man?
that the first Iron Man?
I
That's
think
the
so.
first.
yeah.
It's
Okay,
Iron
Iron
Man,
Man.
then.
That one's my favorite
I think
movie.
I think it's Iron Man.
That's my favorite
just-
Marvel movie. What about you, Lexi?
Iron Man, 100%.
Yeah,
I think
that's the best Marvel movie.
I think
there
besides the original Captain America, that's the best individual movie.
It's
And
the
Black
best.
Panther's really good too.
It's the best
didn't even
introducing
pick
like new
Black Panther,
superheroes.
Yeah.
Camden, you.
Yeah.
It starts
Joke.
out so strong.
You're a
Like
joke.
it's not slow from the beginning at all.
You're terrible. Sorry.
So that's the first
Captain America. Winter
Oh
Soldier.
no, that's the second one.
That's Winter Soldier, right?
Yeah, it is. That's the Spider-Man. I think. I can't see.
That's
That's
Spider-Man No Way Home.
Okay, Captain America.
Is that Civil War or which one is that? Captain America what?
That's
Winter
Captain
Soldier?
America Winter Soldier.
I'm gonna have to go Winter Soldier here.
It's so hard, man.
I just,
Bucky is. I love him as a bad
Yeah.
guy. He's so good and strong, and like the music that comes on
Yeah.
when he's in. Y'all remember like the
I think
string
I
music.
think Captain
Yeah.
America
But-
overall out of all of them, like I think the Captain America like franchise part is the best one out of all of them.
I agree with that.
yeah.
And
same.
Winter Soldier is a really big part of that. And I think
Yeah.
I might have to put Winter Soldier.
But out of
just a
all
little bit over it.
out of all the Tom Holland Spider-Mans, that is his best one. Like his other ones.
Homecoming's really good too, but yeah, I would say.
Yeah.
Is this Avengers: Age of Ultron?
I can't tell.
I
It's
think.
so small.
Yeah, it has to be right. What else would it be?
It's Age of Ultron,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
I think it is.
Okay.
Okay, so it's Age of Ultron versus the first Captain America.
I
This
actually
one's so hard.
I actually just watched Age of Ultron yesterday.
It's
Yeah.
because
really,
that's my
really
least
good.
watched Marvel movie personally,
It's
and it was
really
a lot
good.
better than I thought.
It's under. I feel like a lot of
but-
people only watch it once and then kind of forget about it, but it's really good.
I don't think it's that special. I think I like Captain America more.
I do think
Compared the
Captain America is
two,
a better
Captain
movie.
America's
I
better.
think it's the worst
but-
Avengers movie.
No, okay, the New York,
Age
the
of
first
Ultron?
one. The
Yeah, like out of all the Avengers, I think
No, the first Avengers movie was the worst one with Loki.
I think that one's a little bit better than Age of Ultron. But
I like Ultron better.
all right, so we picked
Captain America.
Captain America. It's a good pick.
It is a good pick. Okay, so back on the left side.
Guardians of the
This-
Galaxy versus Endgame.
This one's hard because you have funny against like the end of an era.
Yeah.
And it's so sad.
Aw,
this is
Guardians
hard.
of the Galaxy though. It's
But-
like such a good movie.
It's
but
no,
But it didn't impact me.
I feel the pain,
Endgame.
but it's not a debate.
I feel like it's Endgame. I
Endgame.
feel like
It's gotta be
yeah,
Endgame.
Endgame's just such a big movie.
Yeah.
Very impactful as well.
I feel like
Okay.
this one's a really good matchup.
This
Civil
one is
War
really
versus Infinity War.
Civil
Sorry.
War, yeah.
Ooh, Infinity War and Endgame on the same side potentially. Ooh.
I think if Infinity
I think
War
Infinity War is better than Civil War, and it's not no
too.
question.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
obviously Black Panther
Even though
should have been picked over
I
Civil
love-
War.
Okay. I like that.
Okay, so
Back to the right side.
Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man versus Iron Man.
Iron Man.
I love the Spider-Man franchise, but
Iron
the
Man.
first Iron Man's the best Marvel movie in my opinion.
100%.
It's so good.
What are you thinking, Evan?
That is blasphemy to say it's the best one, but it is very good. I'm gonna go with Iron Man.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so we have two Captain America movies against each
Captain
other.
America, Winter Soldier versus the first Captain America.
Original.
I feel like it's.
The original's
I'm gonna go
better,
original.
Yeah.
Captain America original.
Oh, yeah.
Just because
I think
it's the
it's.
star.
I think it's Winter Soldier for me.
He's fighting for love.
Winter.
He
He
literally
chooses to
Soldier.
die
sacrifices
to
himself.
sacrifice himself
He didn't
to
die
for
though.
the
save-
greater good of America.
but he didn't know he wasn't gonna die.
Yeah.
He didn't know he was gonna freeze and live.
So we're thinking the original one.
I think.
Really.
Yeah. Even though I don't like
Man.
Peggy. Him and Natasha were supposed to be together,
All right,
in
guys.
my opinion.
No, that was Banner and Natasha.
No, in the comic books, it was Captain America and Natasha, and they changed it because they said it was too much obvious.
We're not talking about the comic
was
books.
too much
We're not talking
obviousness.
about that.
It's so amazing.
All right. Endgame and
This is some-
Infinity War. This is a huge one. This is a huge debate. Which one's better?
I'm gonna say
everyone
Endgame.
argues about this.
I'm gonna say Endgame only
It's-
because of like the all the surprises it has whenever they come back, but you know they're gonna come back.
On three. 1, 2, 3. Infinity War.
You guys are crazy.
That is honestly a top 10 movie for me all time.
That is the best Marvel movie
Even
of all
though-
time.
Though.
Endgame,
Agreed.
Endgame did end in the. All, it was very good. But
Yeah.
Infinity War, just as a whole movie, was just. Start to
Infinity
finish
War
was-
had me so stressed out the whole
Because
time.
Infinity War is the journey.
I don't wanna
right?
feel stressed.
And Endgame is the end.
That's
Hold
what
on.
I'm saying. I like Endgame better because Infinity War the whole time I was
No.
stressed out because like it was just. very
I think
stressful.
Infinity War is better. Wait.
Infinity War is definitely better. I love the more like story plot in Infinity War. Endgame was just like. Thank you. You're welcome.
All right.
Iron Man. My two.
100% Iron Man.
This hurts
I
me.
think this one's
This
hard.
is so hard
but-
because those are
This
my
is-
two favorite characters.
This is easy.
But Iron Man is my
Man.
favorite.
I would have to go Iron Man.
Iron Man's just my
You know,
But I
favorite.
since
don't-
y'all three all picked Iron
I
Man,
don't
I'm
know.
gonna pick Captain America because he's my. That
Honestly,
was one of my
Iron
favorites.
Man's my
honestly, I
favorite
think I'm gonna pick
character.
Captain America for this one. I really like
Iron
that
Man.
movie.
Iron Man.
Sean?
Trust.
Captain America or Iron Man?
Yeah.
Which Captain America we talking about?
The first
one.
of
First,
both.
Original
first of
movie.
both.
First Avenger or the first Iron Man?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a hard one.
We don't
I
need a
know.
whole explanation.
I can barely.
they-
Iron
I don't
Man
think the
is
viewers
so
can
much
hear you.
better.
Can they hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Kind of barely.
A little bit.
Okay. So I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
Keep it a buck. Third time you said that today.
No, that's hard choice. I'm not gonna lie. Because first Avenger was fire, but so was Iron Man.
3, 2, 1.
First Avenger.
Oh.
First Avenger.
No, that is so wrong.
First Avenger.
Wrong.
This is our opinion.
I need to give up.
All right?
Let's be real.
Let's be real.
Let's be real.
This
Time
is
to be
hey,
real.
this. I'm gonna compare this matchup to the national championship game yesterday. Captain
got-
America, TCU, Avengers: Infinity War,
Okay,
Georgia.
listen. TCU, amazing team, right?
Great team.
Captain America, amazing movie.
They deserve to be there.
But you know what's
is it a fair matchup?
No.
I don't think
You
it
know, it'd be a
is.
fair matchup.
In-
Iron Man.
You know what's better?
It wouldn't be fair.
Infinity War.
Infinity War. Can I get a yes from all the around the board, please?
I'm still disappointed in the Iron Man one.
Iron Man should have been there. I'm sorry.
But do you think Iron Man would have beat Infinity War?
Yes.
Yes.
It's
Agreed.
it's literally the,
It's the
best
best
Marvel
movie.
movie ever made.
Best Marvel movie.
Just terrible.
It's the right answer.
So pick one.
Infinity War for me.
I'd,
Preferably.
out of these two, Infinity War, but I guess.
Yeah,
I
it's
guess.
Infinity War.
So I guess this is the best Marvel superhero movie of all time, guys. I don't know.
It's not. Iron Man is the best Marvel movie ever
Infinity
made.
War wins.
What did it come down to? Infinity War.
Captain America.
It came down to, but I think Iron Man could have been right there too. To be
Iron
honest,
Man
I think it
shoulda
could have been.
won.
I don't care who was on the right side of the bracket.
Infinity War either
wins.
one would have been fine for me. in my opinion,
This is-
because I think they're both great movies. But
I'm happy with this bracket.
yeah, I think Infinity War definitely deserves it. I mean,
Yes.
it's like the highest. It's like one of the highest rated
Highest rated
superhero
movies
movies
of all time.
Yeah.
Yep. It deserved to win.
All right, guys. This episode of Fear the Spirit has been pretty good.
One of my favorites we've done.
Yeah.
I think this is what, 4?
It's 4,
This
yeah.
is 4.
We did great interview. You know,
We had a heated
had
draft.
The draft, yeah. That draft was fun.
I like that draft. I don't
then-
think we'll see that segment again.
And then we have this bracket. I think this is the best bracket we've done so far.
For sure,
I
for sure.
will agree.
All right, guys. We're gonna cut back to Sean. He's gonna tell you goodbye.
He wants to have his famous line on there. Thank you for watching.
This is something nobody else can ever do. All right, it's original. Ain't nobody on here can do it. It's my outro. I have to have it. I have to say it. So, in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.